Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spark and Chaos. Oh, you changed it up.
You changed it up.
No, I was going with you.
I was going with you. Okay.
A journey of thought with rhythm and no rhythm.
I have rhythm. Kyle and Leah. I was just
My name is Kyle Phillips, and with me as always is
Leah Clark.
How's it going, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show.
Oh my gosh, let us know if you're not, though. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
they're
let us
like,
know.
oh, it sucks. Here's what you can do better. There's always room for improvement. So.
Oh, no, I thrive off of constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sometimes one of my favorite things about the internet is you'll be like, yeah, we're trying to do this little thing. What do you guys think? And they'll be like, my hero sucks. You're like, okay, thanks.
Thank you.
I'm glad you took time out of your day to comment that. This is not helpful for anyone.
Yeah. It's like, how does it suck? How can it not suck?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Elaborate.
at least be constructive with it. Yeah.
Exactly.
What don't you like about it? But that's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just finished watching the first and I don't know if it's the only one, but filler episode for My Hero Academia, season 2, ep 19. Everyone's internships.
Everyone's internships.
So I don't know what prompts a studio to have to do a filler. Like, did they want to do this? I know a lot of times the anime will catch up, or like the manga will be like 10 of 14 volumes out, and they're like the anime is like really moving fast.
Yeah.
And they're like, poop. You guys need to calm down because you're gonna catch up.
Yeah.
And we don't want you to take a significant break. So they do filler. Sometimes it's an episode. Sometimes it's a whole arc.
Like One Piece. I didn't realize that was a whole arc.
One Piece, Fairy Tail. I think
Oof.
Naruto is kind of infamous for like...
Random filler?
Like lots of filler. Poop. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I've never seen Naruto.
I haven't seen it either, but I thought it was like... I don't know. I've never heard anyone say anything about that.
Yeah, no, people love Naruto.
Yeah. I guess they love fillers. I feel like I would be pissed. Because remember, they used to do that in sitcoms like in the 90s. I don't know if you remember that. But it'd be like close to the end, and there'd always be one episode where they're like, oh, do you remember the time? And then they would flash back to all these episodes. I hated that.
That is One Piece.
Oh.
Like, when I was an engineer, there were, we used to work in 6-episode contracts, remember? Way back in the day.
Back in the day.
So I remember one time, they were like, hey, you're going to work on this 6-episode contract of One Piece. And I was like, okay. All but one was just me pulling lines from previous episodes. It was 5 episodes in a row that was just... And I remember, too, for you One Piece fans, you might remember this. It's around the arc where Robin is captured. And so they're like on this bridge. And so what happens in the manga is the Straw Hats are on this bridge and they jump off the bridge and then like land in the fortress. So for 5 episodes straight, they jump off and then it zooms in on Luffy and he goes, I remember when I started this crew. And then the whole episode is just flashbacks of like him at the beginning. And then the next episode starts, they all jump, and then Zoro's like, I remember when I joined this crew. Like, for 5 episodes in a row, I was like, I could not believe it.
That sucks.
Yeah. But, you know what the deal is with One Piece in Japan?
No.
If they don't put out an episode every week, they lose a ton of money.
Really? For One Piece?
Yeah, because One Piece is there like Mickey Mouse. Like, it's insane.
Really? Oh my gosh.
And so yeah, if they don't put out an episode, then they lose money. That's why there's so much filler and recap and BS.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think they're probably doing it again because I've been called in like 3 times for Kobe.
Little baby Kobe?
Little baby Kobe. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, from episode 2. Like.
Wow.
And it wasn't anything like, Kobe! There wasn't anything new. It was just some, like, sidebars. I don't know. It was like deleted scenes or something. That's what it felt like to me. I was like, oh, when did this happen? But it was all,
Interesting.
When it was little.
Little Kobe.
Is Micah still playing?
I think so.
Big Kobe? Okay. I just never seen... I don't see him anywhere anymore.
He doesn't leave his house.
So how does he do it? Oh, I guess remotely?
I guess.
Cool.
Anyway.
Anywho.
In this filler episode, we get a quick glimpse into how some of the other 1A students' internships are going. Mm-hmm. We focus mainly on Froppy and her time with the sea rescue hero, Selkie. In this ep, we have the usual show and tell, Patreon Q&As, fun facts, and whatnots, and VA shoutouts. Got a good VA shoutout episode.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. And
you got all the ones right, but there are a couple that you missed.
Really?
Yep.
Even the one that you said, wait. Did I get the one with the gravelly voice right? And you just said no?
You never.
Oh, okay.
Never said them.
Cool. Well, I did well then. Yay.
All right. Let's start it. Oh, yeah, we're going to start, of course...
with the show and tell.
With a little show and tell. Mine's more wholesome.
Ah! Stop. Mine just ends with a rant, that's all.
Ends with a rant. Okay, I've never opened this, so stand by.
What is this?
I remember getting this. It's more recent than not, but sadly, I don't know the details of receiving this. But it's pretty cool.
No way.
What is this called? Not a wordgram or...
I don't know, but I've seen this art before. It's really cool.
What is that called?
It's like Sharpie art. I don't know.
Hang on.
Kira Lee does it. There's this artist called Kira Lee, and that's like her whole gallery is filled with that stuff. It's like when you look at it from far away, it looks like a celebrity face that you recognize, and then it's drawn with lyrics or lines or something.
Word cloud.
Word cloud.
So if you're listening, it's basically a word cloud, but it's Denki. So his hair, is all yellow, but it's not just like colored yellow. It's all yellow words. Mm-hmm. Like Denki, Charge Bolt, Lightning, Kaminari, Plug.
Plug? Oh, because
Energy. Spark Plug. Oh, yeah, Spark Plug. Hero. And, but yeah, his whole face. So it's him. This is a shot I've seen before, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, even like the shadows, there's like shadows drawn in there. So it's like the yellow, but darker yellow. The black of his lightning bolt. It's all words.
I know. It's really cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I haven't seen anyone else do that. That's really cool. Who did it for you?
I don't remember. Ockbit art?
Ockbit art.
I don't know. But it's very cool. Very appreciative. And I like it. It's pretty cool.
I like it too. That is very cool. I love it.
Now it's Leah's turn.
Oh my gosh, Kyle is like so bitter because I have a really cute sticker.
Cute.
Okay, it's Toga. However,
be glad if you were listening and not watching.
It's not that bad. It's actually it's really good art. So I did Ecchi Expo recently, my very first time ever. And I collabed with this artist called Blood Artisan. And I thought it was a cool collab because Toga. Anyway, he's also a tattoo artist, and all of his art is fan art as of like different characters, different anime, not always just anime characters, mostly anime characters, but they're usually scantily clad, but in something that goes with their character with tattoos, because the guy's a tattoo artist. All of the art of these characters looks like, a second person view where it looks like somebody took a picture of it and they're just like standing there. You can see their full body. However, the way that he drew Toga, I thought was really cool. He drew it as like a selfie. So you see like her arms out, like she's taking a picture of herself, and that's what you see. She seems to be wearing underwear. She's got her arm crossed over her upper region. She's got her little tooth neck thing, and she's like got tat sleeves happening. And one of the tats is Stain. So, I don't know. I thought it was really clever the way that he did that, because most of the other characters that he has are like, you know, full-blown adults, like Faye Valentine and such.
Faye Valentine.
Faye Valentine from
the OG waifu.
Yes, OG waifu. And they all have different tats that like go with their characters. Like I said, this one has Stain, and then I saw like a dragon made one that had dragons on their arm or something. But anyway, this is a sticker. He let me have this art plus a Blair one from Soul Eater in exchange for signing some prints for him so that he can, you know, sell them at his store. So if you didn't get a chance to meet me somewhere and you want one of these that's already signed, please go to Blood Artisan. He has them for you. Yeah, and I put it on metal, and it was really cool. It was like the hit of the Ecchi Expo. I feel like I sold more of these than any of my other quote-unquote ecchi prints. Most people really just wanted regular characters with clothes on, which I get. You know, I'm here for that. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
There's that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Also, I look like ass because I went to, like I said, Ecchi Expo, which is in Denver, Colorado, and I love Denver. I love the city. I think it's great. The airport.
Yeah.
What is that? What is going on? It's like that airport's been around. It acts like it's the first day of its airportdom. Like, so I missed my flight, essentially, after I'd checked my bags in. I was already there on time, so I checked my bags in, but I could not get to my freaking gate before the plane left. And I got there an hour and a half early. Dang. I have TSA, I have priority status. Like, I don't ever really have an issue getting through airports, but it's the way that Denver Airport is set up and their lack of efficiency that made this happen. So I get to check in my bags at American. None of their kiosks work. There's a line that's like wrapped around one person working the priority lane. Everyone else is general. And the priority lane is just like, do. It's going a little bit faster than the other one, but it's still freaking slow. So I get there, try to check in my bags. I'm like, hey, the kiosks aren't working. We go through the whole thing. She, puts it on thing. She's like, oh, this bag is 5 pounds overweight. And I was like, cool. I think I'm allowed like above that because of my status. I'm allowed like 75, not 50. And she's like,
wait, is that true?
I don't think so. Yes.
What status are you?
Platinum Pro.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, you have to be sitting in like priority or whatever, but like you can't be coaching it, and then you get like extra weight with your bag. I think so. Anyway, I've never had an issue with it. Usually, if my bag goes over, and always does, because merch, they've always like just okay, cool. I've never had an issue with it. And Colleen's the one that told me it's because of the status. Like you can have 75, which I never had that. Anyway, so she made me go take out 5 pounds. Like arguing was getting nowhere. So I was like, okay, fine. And she's like, well, just come back up here when you're done, and then I'll check the bag. Cool. So I did that. Just come back up here was a lie. I still had to wait in line. I kept trying to ask people questions, and nobody knew what was going on. So finally I get through that. And then I have to go to, I don't know if we did something wrong, but I got dropped off at Terminal A because there was only one terminal. Maybe it's going through construction. And I had to go to Terminal C or whatever, which there's only one security too. So everyone goes to the same thing to get different places. Anyway, so I get through security, finally finding it. My purse gets taken to get inspected. There's one person inspecting all of these bags. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm waiting for my bag to get up there so they can check it. She looks at it and she's like, oh, it just didn't scan your bag correctly. I have to run it through again. I was like, are you kidding me? You have to run it through again? And she's like, yeah, it didn't pick up. Okay, so your scanner's broken. She doesn't just put it through. She goes to the back of the line and drops my bag there. I now have to wait again. considering she's also looking through people's bags, inspecting it. One person. I'm like waiting there for it to come through. Beep, beep, beep. Maybe get taken. Doesn't get taken. Gets to me. I finally go. Anyway, the gate is nowhere to be found. It's like a ride. You have to ride the... Anyway, by the time I got there to where I'm going, I literally missed the plane. Like, I'm, like, walking there as the plane is leaving. Like, okay.
Damn.
Yeah. So, thankfully, because my flight, that particular flight kept getting delayed, I preemptively put myself on standby for the next one, just in case it got canceled. So, I was able to get that flight, which is only 45 minutes later. But my bags left. They were put into a thing on my app. It said it was Terminal A, so I got off at B, took a Skylink, went to A, get my bag. Not there. They don't know where they're at. They're in a closet. They're gonna call somebody. I'm so tired. I'm like, listen, I'll come back for it. So, yeah, my bags are in DFW, which is where all my makeup is, which is where all the clothes are, which is why I look like ass today. Thank you. Denver airport sucks.
It does. I don't remember if I talked about it on the podcast, but when I came back from Fan Expo Denver, yeah, it was a nightmare, and our
oh my god, you got dropped
flight
off
got
there.
canceled. We had to fly out the next morning and all that. But
oh,
yeah, like when you walk through the Denver airport, like, you know, when you go into DFW, like you go into Terminal B, and you're like, okay, my gate is B30. Okay. Mm-hmm. 22 through 40 is that way. 1 through 22 is that way. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then there's signage everywhere. And but it all makes sense. It's all in an order and whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, my flight got changed to Terminal C. No worries. There's all these signs that say need to go to a different terminal. Here's the Skylink.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, leave and go back. Denver Airport, you're like, okay, I need to go to checkpoint 79. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, 1 through 12 are that way. So then,
yeah.
Is this 13 through 25? Nope. That's 44 through 60. Okay.
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason.
I was walking through the airport with Matrenga, and we were going. He had to check his bag. I luckily didn't have to check my bags. And so we're going. He's like, yeah, I got to check my bag. I'll meet you on the other side of security. But we're kind of walking together for a while. And he's like, all right, I think I'm over here. And the sign was like, it said he had to check in his bags. He had to go to, like, bag check 2 or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And it was pointing into the wall. And he was just like,
yeah.
Where do I go?
What?
Yeah, it was that airport sucks.
It does. And there's like when you get off for bag claim, you know how like most airports have like official like signage hanging, like there's, you know, it's everywhere. This is like a wall scroll like standing and like there's a trade fair going on that tells you where you're going to get your bags, and if you don't look, you're gonna miss it because it's like there's a crowd in front of you, and the signs are literally like maybe 5 feet tall, floor to top, and they're like one sign says, and it just lists airlines, like,
yeah,
and you just have to know there's no arrows, they just list them, so you just have to know that the sign on the right probably means you're gonna go to the right. Like, what the hell?
And then the baggage claim, it's like you go down into like what looks like an abandoned 80s mall. Like
yes!
It's like all unfinished. You're like, where are we?
Exactly. It's awful.
And it's all tight quarters. Yeah. Denver Airport.
It makes no sense.
It's the worst. It used to be
worst.
Knoxville was my least favorite until I flew to Denver for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think O'Hare is still gross.
I'm flying into O'Hare
sticky.
for the first time in a couple days.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, you'll at least know where you're going, but it's just so weird. I mean, it just looks like you're going the wrong way all the time. Even though they are pointing you in the right direction. It's very narrow, like, and it's very congested. So it's like you'll have rows after rows after rows of, like, stuff. And then on the other side, it's gates. So gates and stuff, like, constantly. So there's people everywhere. And it's like, even when you're waiting at your gate, you're just surrounded by cluster and noise. It's just... But I'd rather that than, like, not knowing where the F I'm going and having equipment that doesn't work and an airport that makes no sense, like the Denver airport.
Yeah, that's sucky butts.
Yeah.
So it was buried, and actually I had to go to this Reddit thread. They're like, yeah, American doesn't really want you to know about this. But because if you go, because I first looked at the Platinum Pro, the status benefits, it's not listed.
Oh.
But it's in a separate part of their website.
What?
So they don't accept any bags over 100 pounds. But normally, if your bag is over 50, you have to pay a fee. But if you're in first class, business plus, or your executive platinum, platinum pro, or platinum pro, you get 3 up to 70-pound bags for free.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that.
Okay, wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I mean, like, it never showed up when I got the status, but I never had an issue, and Colleen was the one that was like, oh, yeah. Because I used to take 3 bags, and she's like, why do you do that? And I'm like, because, wait. Well, yeah. And she's like, oh, well, you can have 70 pounds. Like, oh, shit, okay.
Well, dang, I might combine my 2 bags.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I always did that. Like, are you Platinum Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's show and tell.
Yeah, it is. Show and tell.
Let's start the show. All right, yes, the filler app. It's a fun one. You know, we first get a little quick jump around. It starts with, you know, Deku. They're like in the hospital, and he quickly kind of recaps what happened with Stain, and he's like, Ida's going to be taken care of by his mom. Todoroki, where you going? And he's like,
gonna go back.
My dad. I hate him, but like he's the best.
He's my dad, I guess. I'm gonna go train with my dad.
Go train with my dad.
But that whole first section, though, I was noticing, if you say every single one of those lines in a sarcastic tone, it just becomes like, I don't know, like an old 80s film or something.
What?
Like if you say all those lines in that first clip of Todoroki talking about his dad and Deku responding, like you say them in a sarcastic tone, it becomes like a Breakfast Club or like 80s angsty teen movie.
Okay, yeah.
Guess I'm gonna go work with my dad.
Gonna go with my dad, I guess.
Yeah. Well, have fun working with your dad, Todoroki, if that is your name.
If that is your name. I like it. And then we jump into it's like what everyone else is doing, but it's only just 4 internships. Like, yeah,
I thought we were here for a minute. I thought the filler was going to be like an hour long or something because we're going through everyone's. Multiple eps? Yeah. Oh, no. I thought it was going to be like everyone's, you know, because it says everyone's internship.
Yeah, that's true.
I literally thought we were going to go through everyone's internship.
Nope. We get.
Thank God. Sorry.
No, it was going to be good. I wanted to know. Yeah. We see Bakugo with Best Jeanist. We see Froppy with Selkie. Mm-hmm. We see Ochako. Jiro with Death Arms. Ochako with Gunhead. Mm-hmm. I feel like there was one more. Momo and
what's her?
Kendo with Uabami.
Uabami.
And so we jump across those pretty quickly. Uabami's talking about, you know, again, she's like, when people want to talk to pros, like, and it's a nice little juxtaposition with Bakugo because these kids, they don't want to talk to pros, they want to make fun of Bakugo, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
But it was great, and I really need this to become a Funko Pop, but Bakugo with the combed hair wearing jeans. Mm-hmm. Great look.
And so mad about it. But yes, I would love that if we just had little Bakugo pops. I would buy one.
That's a great look. He looks so stupid and angry.
I know, but he's cute. He's so cute. I just want to like squeeze him when he's like a little preppy boy and hating it.
But man, Best Jeanist, like he's a cool hero. I like Best Jeanist. His look grosses me out.
His look is very weird.
It's like he's like got a really long, like he's got long limbs and a long neck. And then just all the denim. I don't know. Denim. It's like, ugh.
So I didn't realize, I mean, is it just a coincidence that his name is Best Jeanist and he wears jeans? Or is that part of it?
Well, no. So I don't know what his real name is.
Oh.
Best Jeanist is his hero name, and his quirk is that he can manipulate denim.
Okay.
So he wears denim so that he always has denim. So he can manipulate
it.
Yeah.
But jeanist.
Wait, hold on a second.
Like he's a jeanist.
So he puts Bakugo in jeans.
Yeah.
So that he can be like,
oh, snap.
Wear your pants, bro.
That's so funny.
I like it.
So he can just like grab you and be like, come here.
And he can even just like take the denim from like his butthole area.
Yeah.
So it's just all of a sudden his butt's hanging out.
Or he's just like hanging from his ass. Like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Flying like there's an invisible stork.
I like it.
That'd be really funny.
But, so Bakugo again, it's like, so I do, this is making me soften on Bakugo a little bit, like, he's such an angry little dumbass that, like, when he gets taken to task, it makes it nice. You know, like, these kids are like, oh, he's the one, he got, beaten by that sludge monster. And he's yelling at these kids. And it's just like, Bakugo. It, like, anyone else would be like, yeah, what do they always say? Don't feed the trolls. It's like, especially on the internet. Here's Bakugo feeding the trolls.
Feeding them. He's like walking around. He's like, yeah, here's my tight skin jeans and my cute little haircut.
He's gotta try and prove himself to a bunch of little kids, like the big fat poop he is.
Oh, snap!
That's the thing. Like, Bakugo, it's like, how does anyone watch this scene and be like, that's my guy?
Right? I don't know. My guy. There he is. That's the dude.
Bakugo Defenders Arc, if you're listening, defend him in this moment. You know what they'd say?
What?
Well, this is a filler ep, so like it's not, really it's not canon. Like,
it's not canon. It's just not canon.
Yeah, it's not.
You're not canon.
It's not canon. We jump to Ochako. She's with Gunhead, and he's doing some. It looks like a keto. He's like, all right, take that knife and attack me. And she's like, are you sure? And he's like, yep, you won't get me.
Yeah.
And he's just calmly talking while he's like flipping her around and doing all this stuff. He's a pretty cool hero, and he's real cutesy, or he tries to be all cutesy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jiro, like, all of a sudden we jump to Jiro at Death Arms.
Yeah, and she's like on it.
She's doing like actual like hero work.
Yeah.
She's listening, and like she was really useful in that operation because she plugs into the wall and is like, okay, I don't remember what she said, but it's like there's 2 villains near the back, and there's 2 hostages or something like that.
Yeah, so she was helpful.
Death Arms is like, nice. Okay, you lead the hostages out, and he just Leroy Jenkins through the wall.
Leroy Jenkins!
Get the hostages! That was cool. And
I love that.
Yeah, so she's doing real work, and then Momo, Kendo, that was the other one, Kirishima and Tetsu. Well, so Momo and Kendo are just standing around waiting for Uwabami to be done with her commercial or whatever.
She's always filming a commercial.
Yeah, and then Kirishima and Tetsu. I mean, it's not nothing, but they're just like picking up trash, which is good for the community. But like, I don't know if I'd call that hero work.
Right.
But it is, I guess.
I never heard of heroes having to do that, but it makes sense. Community service.
Community service.
Everyone does community service around here.
But then we get to the bulk of the episode. So like we jump around to all these other all these other agencies, and then we finally get to Froppy. And Froppy is the main focus of the episode. She is at Selkie's agency.
The walrus.
He's a seal.
Seal.
He's a spotted seal.
Spotted seals. That's his quirk. Spotted seal.
Spotted seal. Yeah, and Mike says, he can basically do anything a seal can. Which is basically Froppy's.
Yeah, she can do anything a frog can. Hey.
But yeah, we meet Selkie. So when we jump to that, to Froppy, she's scrubbing the deck with a character named Sirius. Who's like a high-ranking member of the agency, I assume. And there's some Navy dudes, and then we meet Selkie. And he's the water rescue hero. Because he's super fast in water, and he can do sonar stuff. Does little clicks.
Yes. He can swim.
But yeah, and so just like Gunhead, he's like, is that a boy? Real cutesy. Selkie also, he like does cute stuff. He's like,
he's uwu.
Yeah, he's uwu. He's uwu sometimes. But I loved. So he's like, he does the weird face, and Sirius is like, you can't, do that. You're just scary. You're too macho.
You're too macho.
And right when she says you're too macho, like there's a quick shot of like zooming in on different parts of his body, like his muscles, and the first shot is his dick.
I didn't even notice that. What?
It's like you're too macho. Dick. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Rewind that. I want to see.
It was
wow.
interesting.
It's dark.
Yeah. But before we jump into Froppy stuff.
Yes.
Let's jump into you know what, since we're talking about Selkie, let's go ahead and do VA shoutouts.
Oh yay!
We'll get to learn who Selkie is.
I know. So I guessed Selkie was Mark Stoddard.
You say everyone is Mark Stoddard.
Well.
But you were right about Sirius. So I don't know if Sirius is only in this ep or in the rest of the show. Maybe filler episode only. But she is voiced by Emily Neves.
Yay, Neves.
Got that right. Who
I just hung out with this weekend.
at the Etchy Expo.
At the Etchy Expo.
We hear a few people, some of the Navy people, or there's like 3 Navy dudes. One of them talks the most and says something like, "Last scene where we were searching," like, that is Brienne Olvera. The 2 little squid henchmen with the fisherman.
Okay, yeah.
That the fisherman is Greg Silva.
Okay, I don't know that person.
I don't know who the 2 squid henchmen were, though. I couldn't pick them out. But they are henchmen of the stupidly named Innsmouth.
Yeah, Innsmouth.
The octopus villain who comes in at the end of the ep. That was...
Mark Stoddard. No. I don't know.
Tyson Reinhardt.
Oh, that was Tyson?
Yeah.
He's Innsmouth?
He is Innsmouth.
Oh, wow. Okay.
One and done, I guess.
Innsmouth.
And then at the very end, there's a Coast Guard guy, and that's Marcus Stimmick, which you
I did
guessed.
get that one.
I think we hear Aaron Roberts at some point at that very end scene. I'm not 100% sure, so I didn't put it on there. And yeah, sadly, I didn't know the little octopus henchman, so boom.
And who did you say?
I never said it. I was saving it for the end. And Selkie is voiced by Ray Hurd.
Oh, interesting. Okay. He sounds like Mark Stoddard.
Yeah, because normally, Ray just kind of has this deep, kind of folksy voice.
Yeah.
But now he's being Selkie.
Oh.
So he kind of is putting on a voice.
Okay, Selkie. Wow.
Selkie, the
Who knew?
Girl. So I guess, are we not going to see any more Selkie?
I guess not. I hadn't heard of it before. Let me see. I'm going to look it up. Is Selkie...
still alive?
Selkie in MHA
Dead.
Regular character after the...
Oh my gosh, you're such a boomer.
After the what?
Watch
I'm
this.
not a boomer.
I'm just going to Google Selkie.
Filler ep.
Oh, that's actually, I thought that was his name.
Not exactly. While Selkie appears in a filler episode of My Hero, it is mentioned briefly in the manga, he doesn't become a regular main character in the series afterwards. His primary role in the anime was linked to a mission with Suyu and other heroes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes. While Selkie is a pro hero and captain of the Oki Mariner, his presence in the series is more in the capacity of a supporting character, making appearances when relevant to specific missions. Okay, so we might see him again. Specific missions or arcs, rather than being consistently present throughout the ongoing story. I'm Leah Clark. This has been What is Selkie? Selkie.
He's mentioned in chapter 126, Open Up World.
Open Up World. Is it Open Up World or Open Up World?
Open Up World.
Open the Up World.
Open 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 Up World. Open Up World.
Open Up World. I'm going to Open Up World. I'm going to Open Up World today.
Open Up World.
Or Open Up World.
That's VA Shoutouts. Go give some love to these people, especially, I guess, the maybe anime episode only Ray Hurd as Selkie and Emily Neves as Sirius.
Neves!
And Tyson Reinhardt as Innsmouth.
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 It's probably like Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth. He never says his name. It just says it on the captions.
Yeah, we just saw
Does
the
he ever
subtitles.
say, "Hi, I'm Innsmouth"?
I'm Innsmouth. The shadow over... Oh, hold on. This is a reference to something.
What?
It's a horror... The Shadow over Innsmouth is a horror novella by... Oh, it's an H.P. Lovecraft novel.
What is Innsmouth?
Yeah, The Shadow over Innsmouth. So he's named... it's a Lovecraftian thing. Oh. Okay. It's still stupid sounding, but... It's a fictional location. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Back to the show. Froppy and the sea rescue hero Selkie. So essentially, to recap the rest of the ep, what?
Oh, it just made sense to me that Froppy's in that group because they're all sea.
Yeah, they're all water people.
They're all water people.
Yeah, I remember in a couple eps back, she said, when they're trying to decide what agency to go to, she's like, I need to go in a lot of water.
A lot of water. I need somewhere with some water.
And so she did.
Yeah.
But essentially what happens is she's there, there's a mission, and she goes on the mission, and they do it. And that's kind of the rest of the ep. But so they're chilling. Selkie's being all goofy. Mm-hmm. And I like Selkie. I think Selkie. We should see him a little more. Yeah. And then they get a report of there's like a consumer boat with illegal stowaways on, and they've like captured something. I don't remember exactly what's going on. And so they have to go investigate. So immediately we see Selkie in action. He jumps off, his flippers activate, go down, and he's super fast in the water, doing that thing.
Yeah.
And he comes back like a little while later. He's like, I found him. And it's a little weird because he's like, I'm gonna go by myself because I'm super fast and I can echolocate them. You guys pointlessly look around with your binoculars.
Yeah.
So they're just like, of course we can't see anything. It's the freaking ocean.
Yeah, nothing's here.
And it's so funny because Froppy and Sirius, I think, are looking in the same direction off to the side. Mm-hmm. And then the Navy dude on the boat has the light going a different way. So it's like, maybe you should look where he's pointing the light. But I don't know anything about that.
I don't either.
But yeah, they're like, and then Froppy says, I can't see anything. Or she says, yep, I can't see anything in the dark.
Which is weird because that's not true. Frogs can see.
Yeah. So that prompted a whole conversation in the Patreon pre-watch where what percentage of Froppy is frog?
Actually frog. I wonder if
because I want to eat her legs.
That's so weird.
Because I feel like her legs are mostly frog. So I wonder if she could, because frogs can regenerate, right?
I don't think so.
I wonder if she'd let me cut off one of her legs.
And just like let it regrow?
Yeah, you can regrow your leg. I want to eat a big ass frog leg.
Oh my gosh. This says she's 50% human and 50% frog.
No, unethical. If she was 60% frog, I could eat her.
You could eat her, but otherwise you'd just be a cannibal.
Yeah, if she's mostly frog.
Then you would eat her. You'd fry her up and eat her. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just go get a real frog? Like 100%
No, I'm
frog.
like, because frog legs are good, but like, it's not a lot of meat. It's a lot of work for not a lot of meat. But if it's like a big ass frog leg,
like you just gnaw that.
Yeah.
You can't just eat it like, I don't know, anything else that's available, like a chicken leg or something. Not a chicken leg.
I mean, I'd want to try it.
Yeah. Okay, so you just want to see what it's like.
A froppy leg.
Giant froppy leg.
Yeah, giant froppy leg.
We could call Monica. See if you can gnaw on her leg.
Just can I gnaw on your? This is a weird question. Can I gnaw on your leg? Can you just like cut off a little bit of your leg?
Yeah, I just want to see if it's froggish.
Well, see, Monica though is 100% human.
Yeah.
She's 0% frog.
Yeah, but that's as close as you're gonna get. You know what I mean? To like understanding what Frogbee's legs taste like. Right?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm just here to make it weird.
But then Selkie comes back, is like, I found him. And so then they go over there and they find the ship and they go on board and there's just like a random fisherman. So that was Greg Silva. And he's like, yeah, bro, there's nothing here. And there's like these two cool looking like little squid guys. And they're like, yeah, we're just humble fishermen. And Selkie's like, okay, yeah, we searched the boat. There's nothing here. What about in this thing? And they're like, no, it's just fish.
It's just fish.
He opens it up, and the squid people knock them all in there, including the fisherman. So he was like being taken hostage. They close it up, lock it up, and they're like, boom, decoy
Peace
set,
out.
let's go. It was a decoy.
Oh.
Poop. It was a decoy, so they head out. But this is when we learn about Sirius's cool quirk, good ear.
Good ear. But there's only so much you could do with good ear.
You can just hear really well.
You can just hear really well. So you got to be able to hear and just report back to the people that can do.
So she's essentially, who's the girl from Encanto?
Encanto?
I associate him with the sound of falling sand.
I've never heard of that.
Encanto?
Oh, Encanto.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've seen that once. I don't remember.
She's the cousin that has really good hearing.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, yeah, that's who Leaves is. I don't remember it. I remember a little bit.
I guess.
Is this the one with the grandma?
Yeah.
Okay,
She's the bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember anything detailed. Other than I just remember there's a grandma or a grandpa. There's
a Mima.
A guitar. It's Dia de los Muertos. So...
No. You're confusing Encanto with Coco. You
yes.
So racist.
Oh my God! No, I'm not.
I've never seen Coco.
Okay, well then, I've never seen Encanto. I thought I had seen Encanto because I saw Coco.
It's okay. It's a movie for children, so I don't blame you.
But I did like Coco. It was sweet.
Hmm.
And it explained. Anyway, that's not what this is about. Go ahead. Sorry.
That was great. And then, so Selkie, he found, they're all trapped in there, but with Sirius in her good ear.
And they're good ear.
So Selkie's so it's him, a couple other Navy people, the random fishermen are just like chilling in this hold, and then randomly Selkie is just like, we've been taking capture. Don't worry, we're safe. And he just like starts giving orders, and everyone else in the hold is like what are you doing? But he knows that Sirius can hear him. And so she's relaying the orders to her and Froppy, because Froppy, Sirius, and then the one Navy guy are the only ones available to go into action. So they got to go find the actual bad guy boat. So they're cruising around, and there's a boat hidden between two rocks. They found it.
And they found it.
And so Operation Take Him Out begins. So they creep up, they kill the engine. They're coasting. Even though I've been streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 every Thursday.
On a horse?
On a horse. And I love that game. That game has been really good so far. The story's really good. My problem with the game, though, and this is what's linking it, is this specific thing in this episode of My Hero, is like, they'll be like right there. And they're like, oh, we got to listen in on this conversation. So in Red Dead, you sneak up as Arthur Morgan and you hide like in the corner, right? Like literally right there. And we'll be like not seeing him, or like, what's going on? Or like they're talking real loud. We got to make sure we got to sneak up so we can rob them later. And so they're like right next to them. And they're like, be quiet. Everyone be quiet. And it's like, how are these guys? And like at one point you're kayaking to go to this boat, to rob this boat. And it's like, and sound carries over water. And there's like the lookout. He's just like, doesn't hear anything. It's like, are you serious? And so here in this moment, like the boat's like, and they are coming up and they're like, okay, kill the engine now. It's like, they heard you. They heard you come up. There's nothing else happening. They would hear this boat coming up from a mile away.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a little bit unrealistic.
Just a little bit.
I'll believe that there's a world where there's octopus people and seal people, but not that they wouldn't hear this boat coming up. But maybe octopuses don't have good hearing.
Maybe they don't. Oh, I wonder. Well, they have...
Ask your best friend AI.
Oh, stop.
By the way, did you see that a bunch of people got laid off at Crunchy?
Yeah. But the LA one, not ours, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did hear... Wait, I saw that like on LinkedIn or something. But I didn't know why.
No, all the engineers and directors got laid off.
That's stupid. That's not true. Do octopi have good hearing? Do octopi have good hearing? Not really. Octopuses, is what they said, actually have very poor hearing.
Oh.
At least in the way we think of it. They don't have external ears, and instead rely on statocysts, small fluid-filled organs near their brain, to detect movement and orientation. This setup lets them sense low-frequency vibrations in the water, but not the kind of wide-range hearing that mammals or fish have. Instead, octopuses rely much more on vision, touch, and chemical sensing to navigate and hunt. Their eyesight is excellent, and their skin can even detect light.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah. I stand corrected.
So there you go.
They could have just rolled right up full blast.
They could have. And they wouldn't, yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Accurate.
Okay. I'm sorry. I take it back. Poop. I take it back. Poop.
I feel like they've done a lot of actually decent research on their animals. Because later, when we talk about other animals, like Froppy or whatever, one of them was that they studied those animals. So, I guess they knew.
Yeah, they knew.
They knew.
They did their research.
Then?
All right, Horikoshi. Anyway, good job.
Go for it.
Good job, Horikosh.
Horikosh.
All right, so they sneak up. And they're like, all right, there's the lookout.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I don't think we see them actually get out of the boat, but they like get off the boat, climb up on one of the rocks. They're like, we got to take out the guard. So I think there's a total of, well, no, there's just the one lookout because the other 2 octopus aren't there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 total henchmen. There's only one there. So they Froppy uses her tongue and gets the lookout.
Yeah.
Takes them out of there. And they're like, all right, that was it, right? Let's get on the boat.
Let's go.
And then Innsmouth appears.
Innsmouth.
In his mouth.
Innsmouth.
And before we
Innsmouth.
talk about the cool villain that is Innsmouth,
Innsmouth.
let's jump into
What?
Patreon Q's and
Q's
A's.
and A's. I've got this question from Ark, the #1 Bakugo defender.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character to voice? And who is your least favorite character to voice? And why? And why, she wants to know.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard panel answer question, so I have my soundboard.
Beep.
I'll try and differentiate it a little bit. I do love Denki, of course. Denki means a lot to me, but the most fun I ever had was actually a character that got I had to redo everything because they're like, you had too much fun.
Oh no.
But I was Isuzu Ichinose.
Yes, written by Leah Clark.
Written by Leah Clark in a show called Space Battleship Tiramisu.
Mm-hmm.
Written by Leah Clark.
Mm-hmm.
That was the perfect storm of me, who likes to ad-lib, Emin, who's like a comedic, fun director, and Leah, who's a really funny writer. And the licensor was like, do whatever you want.
Do it.
So we're like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually the first and only time where like we would like include gags or like we would ad-lib something and then you would incorporate it into later episodes. That was cool. It was a good team effort.
It was fun. I miss those days.
Yeah, those days are long,
They are long
gone. I also always appreciate Jade gave me my first lead role, Soigen Riku, in a show called Silver Guardian.
Oh.
That role means a lot to me.
That's nice.
I'm trying to think of. I'm actually excited. I don't think I can talk about it yet, but I'm in the English dub of a German kids cartoon.
No way.
I'm a rabbit, and I'm excited because this will be the first thing I've ever voiced in that I can show my children.
Really?
Yeah, so.
A kids cartoon.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a little cute show about these 3 rabbits. Well, I guess, never mind. I need to stop talking.
But is it out of the crunch or is that out of something else?
No, something else.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be chill.
Yay.
Least favorite?
Yeah, and why?
Least favorite. It sucks because I've never played the game. And I'm a big gamer, so I feel bad. It's just not... I don't really like tactical RPGs.
What does that mean?
It's like a turn-based, like...
Oh.
Almost, it's like a... This game is like a mix... I don't know. I've never played it.
Isn't that what Mana is? Those Mana games?
No, that's just a turn-based RPG.
Oh.
Smite. Are you in Smite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... It was cool because that's the first non-My Hero game I had ever been in. So I was really excited. And so, my auditions, like, I'll record them and I'll save them just in case they're like, oh, can you resend it or whatever. Yeah. So I have, like, all of my auditions I've ever done recorded somewhere on my computer.
Oh, that's cool.
And so they're like, hey, you got cast in Smite. And I was like, oh, like, yes. Well, nice. So exciting. And I was like, oh, I assumed, like, it's somewhere in this range or whatever. And they're like, no, you're going to be this Ares skin. So I'm Crimson Steel Ares.
What? Ares?
And it's this voice.
Ew.
And I was like, oh, that's like not my range at all.
Why? How did they even cast you in that?
Well, I auditioned. I was just like, let me just do it. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get it, and they cast me. So I was like, cool. I'm happy for the work.
Yeah.
That session was rough.
Poop.
Really?
That was a rough session.
Oh no.
So while like I enjoyed it, and it was a cool character, and it was cool to be in a game that was not a My Hero game. That session was brutal.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
That was a brutal session. So
that's why you don't like it.
I mean,
the memory is bad.
I don't have a character that I don't like that I've voiced. But to fully answer the question, there's that and why. What about you? Favorite and least favorite?
Ooh, that's hard. I actually have a tie for favorite. I know, because I really can't pick one or the other because there's like oranges and apples. But it's definitely Toga and Miss Kobayashi from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And Toga, obviously, because, I mean, it's a great character. She's the first character since I started that I don't immediately know what I'm going to do with anytime I recorded. Because it could go so many different ways. Like, there's so many intentions she could play. And she's, she speaks in sound bites. So, like, everything is, quotable. She's not there that much. And they took really good care of her. But yeah, it was fun to figure that out and play with her. And, since it was such a small, I guess, role, you'll find out later she's not in it as much as she is in the manga. Which is fine. Yeah, we just got to have like a lot of fun with it and took our time with it, and collaborating with Colleen was great in that way. Likewise, Kobayashi is kind of the exact opposite, but in a great way. Like, I always knew what I was going to do with her. And, like, I slid right into it. And it was, like, same thing, like, Dream Team. Like, Kyle directed it. Jamie Markey wrote it. And I could tell, like, a lot of the stuff, because Jamie and I are old friends. Like, she wrote for me specifically. And I don't know. It was just, like, it was great. And the characters are great. The relationships, I felt, were really well developed. They didn't force Kobayashi and Toru. They just played it out so naturally. So for me as an actor, like, I could really get into it and feel it and get attached with Kobayashi. Like, they all made sense to me. So I was very, very, very attached to that, and was sad when it ended, and continue to be sad. Because it's over. So those are two of my favorites.
Kobayashi's fun because that's like one of the only roles that you could show up like hungover and just and it would add to the role.
It was the only role I ever sat to record.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I would always sit to record her, and I could bring coffee because it would make her a little bit more crusty. So yeah, because it was just basically me, but just crustier and hunched over like this. Like, it was great because everything else you stand up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
yeah, least favorite.
I feel like Ark is setting me up because I feel like I've said this before and it always gets a horrible reaction. Hear me out. Mavis is my least. The question is least favorite to voice, not least favorite. So
she's really high pitched.
She's at the lower end of my high range. Like, she sits on my break of my voice. Like, that's where she sits. She's a whisper, and she does not speak in sound bites. She is exposition lady. And so I don't know if you remember this, Kyle, but I remember several times, like, I would record Mavis as much as I could and then have to roll in for the rest of her because you can't whisper for that long.
Yeah, you're expending a ton of air.
Yeah, and it's like closed off and it's high and it was like right there. So a lot of her more like Fairy Tale Zero, that time period, I think the voice morphed a little bit so that I could actually do it. So it wasn't all breathy. Like, I got to push her up a little bit to like a, hi, I'm Mavis sort of thing. Yeah. So there's at least some air. But otherwise, when you're talking like this, it takes forever to... like, there's only so much breath. So, yeah, least favorite character to voice.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
See? There you go. Fun facts.
It's a good question, Ark. Thank you.
Thanks, Ark.
Honestly, thank you for including the least favorite part. Because, like, on panels at cons, it's always like, who's your favorite character? And it's like, Suzuki no say, all right, moving on.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I have to actually think
of
something.
And why. She wanted to know and
why. No disrespect to our colleagues, but it does. One of my least favorite answers that some people give, they're like, that's like choosing a favorite child.
I hate it.
I can't. It's like, just answer. You do have a favorite. It's okay.
It's okay to have a favorite. Doesn't mean you don't like anything else or you're not profoundly grateful for any work as an actor. But it just means there is a favorite. Yeah. There is a time that was better than the other. Yeah, that's okay.
Come on. Poop. That's like when, before a panel, they'll be like, any questions off limits? And people are like, no ship. And I'm like, I'll take all the ship questions.
We're not allowed to do that, though.
But here's the thing. It's so easy. When you...
It's so easy.
Okay, so the best directors, in my opinions, are one that establish a good tone, a good environment. And that can be applied to anything. So, like, when you have a panel and people are so excited to ask their favorite voice actors questions about their favorite show, and immediately the moderator's like, okay, so guys, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. Then it's like, it puts a little damper on it. And there's some people like, but I wanted to ask them if they think that these characters would be cute together. So I'm like, no, they can ask ship questions. Because then if someone comes up and they're like, what's your favorite ship? You can think of a funny way to answer it.
You're like,
or
Nina.
deflect or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, we can't talk about that. And it's like, okay, way to throw a bucket of ice on the situation. Like, just be funny about it.
But did you not have that whole meeting about what we're not supposed to talk about?
Yeah, guess what? Kyle don't give a also.
There's that. But I thought that came from, like, the creators. Like, we can't be these official reps saying what we would and would not ship, because then kids can run with that and be like, well, Leah says that she'd rather see Toga with blah, blah, blah.
You just preempt it. You're just like, hey, I don't know anything. I don't know. Officially, none of these characters are in relationships, but I think it would be cute if Denki and Jiro dated.
Yeah.
If I were to get in trouble for saying that,
I guess you can't. Like,
I'd be like, hey,
that.
You're stupid. That's a dumb rule. I literally can't say the words. I think it'd be cute if these two characters dated.
I think that's the way you can do it. But
yeah.
You can't, like, pick a ship. I don't know.
No, yeah, because, okay, so what she's referring to is people early on, like, we're like, yeah, we'll answer whatever questions. And people be like, what's your favorite ship? And people be like, Deku and Ochako are dating. And so then people are like, it's canon, they said. And so it became a whole thing where, so as long as you're like, hey, this is what I think. Yeah, it'd be cute if they dated.
If these characters dated. Yeah, like, as an outside perspective, as an audience member, here's what I think would be fun.
So, if the licensor wants to come after me, they can come
after
me.
No. So we'll find out if season 8 if the licensor came after Kyle.
Yeah, you'll see. It's like, wait, that doesn't sound like Kyle. I got in trouble. Like, I take back everything I said.
It's that damn episode 25.
All right. From The Stallion.
The Stallion.
If you could change one thing about your character arc, personality trait, power set, etc., what would you change and why?
What would you change and why?
What would you do with your character?
Oh,
bum bum.
If I could change one thing about my character, I feel like, for the sake of the story, maybe, I feel like I would have had her become a little bit more conflicted about the purpose of her quirk earlier, so that we could ride that ride with her, and I would have liked to see her make a choice one way or the other, based on whatever experiences she went through with her conflict, like who she talked to, what she went through, where she was like, oh yeah, I prefer it for this, or for this, whichever way. Yeah, that's what I would change.
Okay.
What about you?
I have a couple of answers.
Okay.
Well, one is, the quickest one is basically I would have Denki not be a ranged fighter. We talked about this a couple eps back, where basically he doesn't have the confidence that he should. If he was more confident than, in himself, he would be on the front lines. And his quirk, especially in the later seasons when he doesn't go dumb Denki anymore, like he really knows how to use his quirk, he would be a valuable asset and would wreck shop, because you can kill someone with 10,000 volts of electricity.
That's true.
And he can generate 2 million.
Damn.
So if like he was like, Shigaraki would be like, I'm gonna touch you, and Denki would be like, do it. Oh, you're dead. Yeah. I've killed you.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're all good. Like, so. But I don't know, maybe that's like the whole snipe question. It's like, ooh, we gave him this super powerful quirk. Let's make him a goofball and kind of scaredy cat. I love him as a scaredy cat goofball. However, the other thing I would maybe change, and you could honestly even make it like a non-canon movie. My Hero Academia. Spark or something.
Spark.
But have you heard about the traitor theory?
No, it's
I'll try and not do any spoilers, but basically at some point there was a theory that someone in the school helped out the villains. And so there was a theory around for a while that it was Denki.
Okay.
And so part of that, like, look up Denki Kaminari concept art.
Ooh. Concept art?
Yeah. This is originally what he looked like. Craig will put it up.
Cam in Ari concept art. Boop. Which one?
The second one.
This one?
Yeah. That's what he originally looked like.
Oh, wow.
So it's like...
That's what he looked like?
Yeah. So it's like, oh, he's a villain.
Yeah, he looks villainy. Like,
yeah.
he looks all... He almost looks like Small Knight.
So the theory, the traitor theory with Denki was basically he was the one that did it, and he's actually a bad guy. And so
What?
I think it'd be cool to have My Hero Academia, Spark, or whatever his villain name would be. And basically he's like, the whole dumb Denki thing is an act. He actually does, he could fully use it. He's the traitor, and then the movie is them having to fight Denki Kaminari, the villain. And he's like super powerful.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I think it'd be, I wouldn't want him to be a villain. I think it would just ruin him, but I think it'd be a fun one-off, non-canon movie.
Yeah.
I think that'd be sweet.
That would be really fun.
Isn't he such a cool character?
He's alright. He's cool, but I agree. I feel like the dumb dinky thing is a little overplayed. I feel like they did more.
I haven't done it in 2 seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He knows how to use his quirk now.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We know he's going. He's going places.
He's going places.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then there's tape. What?
Cellophane.
Cellophane. What's his name? His name's not Cellophane.
Saro. Tape.
Tape man. He's a tapeworm.
Tapeman. He's a tapeworm.
Yes. Tapeman. I love that.
Yeah. What if your quirk? So like, Nezu is like a gerbil that ate. Or I'm thinking of One Piece. His quirk is that he became human-like. And Froppy's is that she is frog-like. Mm-hmm. What if there was like a tapeworm that has the quirk to be more human-like? So it's just this tapeworm flopping around. That's and it's so like gross. Part human.
Yeah. Ew, and he can like shrink up and like
enter your
body and like starve you to death or something. Ugh. That's so gross. Tapeworm.
It's gotta exist.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I guess.
Voiced by...
Oh, who would voice Greg Ayers? Tapeworm? I don't know. I'm Tapeworm.
He's already Koji.
My name's Tapeworm.
He's already Koji.
I'm Koji.
It had to be like something really high pitched.
Oh yeah. Who would that be? I don't know. Who would voice Tapeworm? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
In the comments.
Hell yeah.
Tell us who should voice Tapeworm.
All right, there's the Patreon Q's and A's. Thank you, everyone, as always. Remember, if you want a shot at answering or asking us questions on the podcast, you got to get on that Patreon. Patreon.com/KPF Productions. Hop in there. And we will hop back into the app. So, yeah, they're on the rock. They just pulled the guard away, threw him in the water. I don't remember what they did with him. They just like killed him or something. And they hop on the ship, and the Navy guy is the first one on the ship, and he immediately gets gooned in the face by some ink. And I guess he's down for the count. We don't see him for the rest of the app, basically.
That ink is some strong ink.
And out walks Innsmouth. He's a scary octopus-looking dude. He's kind of a cool character design because he kind of looks like a pirate, but he's an octopus.
Yeah. I thought he was...
Which is like Bill Nye's...
science guy?
No. No. Wrong Bill Nye. There is 2 Bill Nyes.
Yeah. Are there really?
The actor Bill Nye, the older guy, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean. He was Davy Jones with the squid beard.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But yeah, he pops out and forces Froppy to make a decision because, Sirius is like, oh no, it's a villain, and then immediately is captured.
Yeah.
And he's like covering her mouth, and she's like, Froppy, like, she says something like, remember the plan or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes off her communication device because you can hear Selkie being like,
oh, yeah.
Hey, what's the status?
Yeah.
And he says, tell him, like, all's well, or you can't find him, or something like that.
And then she doesn't.
Froppy takes, like, 4 in-episode minutes to make the decision of, like, because she remembers what Sirius told her, which is, like, the captain's counting on us to stick to the plan. And does she stick to the plan?
Yeah.
She does.
She does, because she's great.
She's great. She remembers, even though Sirius, I think it would have been awesome. I don't know if awesome's the right word.
Oh.
Poop.
But because then, Froppy's sitting there and Froppy goes, Captain, we found him. They were hidden behind the rocks. And he's like, no. And then he just snaps Sirius's neck.
Oh my God. That's
just
terrible.
Well, no, because that's the whole point is Froppy's instincts are like, oh, I don't want Sirius to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I need to listen to this villain. And be like, okay, yeah, I'll say whatever. Please don't hurt my friend. But Sirius is like, being a hero is doing what's best for the greater good or whatever the lesson is.
Yeah.
So Froppy does it. But there ends up being no real stakes because instead of because the Innsmouth was even like, do it or I'll hurt your friend. I think he even says kill, I think.
Does he say kill? I don't
remember. But he just throws her on the ground.
And it's awful.
I mean, that sucks. She's got hurt, but I didn't want her to die, but
yeah,
I think it would have been better if he was like, I'm gonna kill your friend then, and breaks her arm maybe or something. But he's just as and throws her.
That's it.
And he's shooting ink at Froppy, who's jumping around, and they start fighting, frogging. Oh yeah, remember she shoots her tongue at him, and he grabs her tongue.
Oh,
so here's something else to look up. Do frogs have taste buds?
Oh.
All over their tongue?
Because then she'd be licking his
she's
hand.
like, ooh. Maybe she's like, hey, this guy tastes pretty good.
Ew.
I'd want to eat him too.
I want more of that.
So Froppy's 50% human, 50% frog. This dude is 90% octopus. So I would totally eat this dude.
Okay, he says frogs have taste buds, not just on their tongues, but also on the roofs of their mouths and sometimes in their throat. They can't detect they can detect the basic taste categories like sweet, salty, bitter, sour, but for frogs, taste is closely tied to swallow reflexes. Their taste buds help determine if something should be eaten or spit out.
Oh. So she's tasting this dude's tentacle on her tongue.
Yeah, she's trying to spit him out. She cannot.
Maybe she wants to eat him.
Maybe. It says, because many frogs swallow food whole, their taste buds are more about detecting harmful and unpalatable things than savoring flavors.
Okay.
So it's just protecting them. Should I...
Well, I mean, if they eat flies, they're not like, oh, this fly
this is chocolate.
delicious.
I love this one.
They're just like, okay, this is safe to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just this is safe to eat. So I guess if it's not, and there's 10
what would be
things
not
happening.
safe to eat for a frog?
Oh, yeah.
I guess poisonous flowers and stuff? Or
safe.
a wasp?
Oh, yeah. Like a wasp, probably. They'd probably spit that out. But then what if the wasp stabbed into the tongue? Then they're...
Farting.
Okay, it says anything too large, venomous or stinging insects, toxic bugs, pesticide-coated insects, wild-caught insects.
Oh, so they could taste the pesticides on a bug and be like, ooh, this is bad for me.
That's,
Interesting.
Certain plants, frogs don't eat plants intentionally, but if a plant matter is in their prey or in the environment... Oh, some species can be toxic. Human foods. Fish with sharp spines.
Catfish. Well, a frog's not going to eat a catfish.
Yeah, probably not. But, yeah, what would it eat with sharp spines? It said it can injure their mouth or gut if swallowed. I didn't know fish a small fish could have spines. But I guess they can. Why not?
They can, yeah.
Like baby puffer fish?
Well, baby puffers. But yeah, so she communicated and is fighting Innsmouth, but luckily Selkie is super fast. But wait, I guess how did he get out of the hold of the ship? Wasn't he stuck down there?
Oh, I don't remember him being stuck down there.
Yeah, because remember he had to talk so that Sirius would hear. He's like, "We're fine. Here's my mission."
Oh shoot! Yeah.
How did he get out?
I have no idea. How did he get out? Did they cut to and we just?
I don't know. We might have missed it.
Sometimes I feel like My Hero will do that though. Like they just leave stuff unexplained and we just cut to.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Okay.
I guess we could assume that he, maybe someone's like, here, let me give you a leg up, because he's powerful, and they launch him up and he bashes through it or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but he shows up and he's real fast in the water, so she's like, help us, and then he gets there and gets gooned as well, but he can he knows where he is.
Oh yeah, he can click.
He can click, and like a predator.
Yeah.
And he beats the crap out of Innsmouth.
There you go.
Done. Saved the day. Selkie is kind of a badass.
He kind of.
I mean, he can super swim fast. He can like jump really hard and high. He can hit hard. Like,
He can do almost anything.
echolocation.
Echo. Oh yeah. He can do anything a seal can do. Or
That's
sea lion.
spotted seal. Yeah.
Spotted seal.
And yeah, so they beat the bad guys. Froppy learns a good lesson about what it means to be a hero. And then they get to shore, and the Coast Guard is there to clean up the bad guys or whatever. And then the episode ends.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And now we know all about everyone's internships.
That's right.
Some
of them.
Some of them. It said everyone's internship.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a fun ep. Like, you know, stakes were not very high, you know. It was just like, ooh, here's a fun thing. We got a cool hero.
Pan to the side of other stuff that's happening.
Yeah, because Deku right now is just healing in the hospital, so here's
so what
everyone
else are we
else.
gonna do?
And yeah, just
something.
You know, Froppy is super cool. We both like Froppy a lot, so it was fun seeing her kind of
get a little spotlighted.
Yeah,
not like serious. I love little Emily Neves. She's adorable.
Yeah, sounds good. But yeah, speaking of spotlight, that being the end of the ep, let's hop into fun facts and whatnot.
Hop into it. Let's see what you did. Hopped into it.
So we're gonna be talking about Froppy. As always, I like to go into the ultra analysis stats.
Analysis stats.
So Frops, power 3 out of 6.
3 out of 6 power?
Not super strong.
I guess because it's tongue. Like, what else can you do? Yeah.
Speed 4 out of 6. I feel like she's 3 out of 6 speed. In the water, 5 out of 6.
Yeah.
Like, she's fast in the water. Technique 5 out of 6. If she would study under Master Splinter, she'd be 6 out of 6.
She probably would.
Wits 5 out of 6. Pretty smart.
Okay.
Pretty smart. And her 6 out of 6
is... Oh, no. What is her 6 out of 6? Frog. Jump.
I would think it'd be
Ribbit.
frog, but it's reliability.
Reliability? Aw,
I like it.
sweet.
I like it.
Because she's reliable.
She's reliable.
She's a good gal.
And her popularity polls are in order from 1st to 9th. 6th, 9th, 23rd, 20th, 16th,
okay.
21st, 22nd, 29th, 26th.
Really? I'm surprised. I thought she was a little bit more beloved than that.
Well, I don't know. I guess after like the first couple seasons, she kind of falls off a little bit.
I guess so. That's weird. Why don't y'all love her anymore? I guess because Toga shows up. Just kidding.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. What you got?
Okay, so she is... Well, first of all, the name Suyu means dew in Japanese.
Oh, like after it rains in the morning dew?
Like moist and wet. And asui can be read as to be like a frog. So, even
wet
her name...
frog?
Like a wet frog. Exactly. Like a dewy, sticky morning frog. That's her name. There are real frog physics. The animation team studied real frogs for her jumps, dives, and wall climbing, and then exaggerated them for that heroic flair, if you will.
Nice.
Let's see. Villain proof. She's villain proof. Hirikoshi says that Suyu is one of the hardest characters to imagine as a villain.
Oh.
Because she's just too trustworthy.
She is, and very reliable.
Yes.
I have her favorite thing is the rainy season.
Of course, frog.
Frog. Her favorite food is?
Flies.
Jelly.
Jelly?
Yeah.
Jelly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I guess because she's a frog.
She's a frog. She gets excited whenever it rains, though her expression never changes much. She was originally conceived as a male character, but was turned into a female because Class 1A lacked girls at the time.
That's true. Not very many.
And there was someone else like that, right? Someone else that was originally going to be a dude, but then
I thought it was
changed to a
Mina.
girl.
Was it Mina?
Maybe. But yeah, there's only 6 girls in the class, so like potentially there's only going to be 4 or less. Come on, bro.
I think it might have been an invisible girl. Something about, I don't know. I remember that though.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the last one I have is the Japanese voice actor is Aoi Yuki. Very prolific actor.
Yeah?
Shares roles with Emmy Lowe in Apothecary Diaries, Jeremy Lee in Bleach, Megan Shipman in Witch from Mercury, Jade in Fire Force,
Aw.
Monica Rial in Tanya of the Saga Evil,
Oh, that's fun.
and Lindsay Seidel in Ace Attorney.
I could see any of those. I could see Jade as a Froppy.
I could see Jade doing Froppy, and Lindsay Seidel definitely could have been Froppy.
Oh, for sure.
Megan Shipman probably could. I feel like Jeremy would Jeremy's a really good actor, but I feel like
yeah. She could have done
it'd be
that.
a little too cutesy, maybe.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I bet she could. And Emmy Lowe, I bet, could as well.
Yeah. I don't know much about Emmy, but I know she's good.
Yeah.
I've heard things.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Let's see. I have that her quirk Frog was inspired by Hirokoshi's desire to have an animal-based hero who could adapt to both land and water situations without being overpowered. I also have that she was originally drawn a lot more frog-like, but it was edited to make her a little bit cuter. Because otherwise she would just look like a frog.
But then I'd be able to more ethically eat her.
That's true.
If only she was more froggy.
If only she was a little bit more froggy. I guess that's the point. I guess he was like, yeah, too many people are gonna want to eat this character. I gotta do something about that.
Hell yeah.
The last one I have is the long tongue and wall climbing abilities were kept specifically because they would be visually fun in manga panels and easy to integrate into action sequences.
There you go. That's the frops.
That's the frops talks.
We love the frops.
Yes.
Fun app?
It was fun. Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was cute. It's cute. I don't know. I have attitude about filler in general, but this, it was fun. If it was going to be a filler.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement. Like, one episode randomly here and there. That's okay.
That's fun.
It's just a little one random episode.
Yeah.
We get to see Froppy. Yeah. Probably more than we ever will in the rest of the show.
That's true.
Because of this one ep. So, and Froppy's great.
Froppy is wonderful.
There you go.
Yay.
All right. That's the ep.
That's it. We did it. Yay.
We did it. Where can the good people find you on the socials and in the persons?
And in real life. On socials, you can find me, Leah Clark, VA, anywhere. If I'm there, check that. Check the platform with that, except for Pokemon Go, which I am Leah C. Mars. I only check that when I'm, like, traveling and I'm at the airport and I like to collect gifts and I'll send you something, you know? Maybe. Maybe. I'll try to. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Let's see. As far as where in my life you can show up and say something nice. September, you can see me at Etchy Expo Orlando, September 5th through 7th in Orlando, Florida. You can find me at College Station, Texas for College Station Comic-Con, September 13th through 14th. You can find me at Anime Wonder, Minneapolis, St. Paul, September 19th through 21st.
3 in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I am Kyle Phillips, fun everywhere. Instagram primarily, Twitch primarily, 3 nights a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sunday nights, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Tomorrow night, my stream hopefully will be going live. I will not be there. I'm going to be showing an episode of Super Board Game Bros while I'm gone. I'm going to hopefully set it up to make it work. We'll see, because I hate missing streams, but I will be on a plane to Toronto, Canada.
Oh, snap.
So I will not be able to be at my computer at home. When I get back from Fan Expo Canada this weekend, though, I'm going to be streaming Will You Press the Button? Is a fun, like...
Ooh, what's that?
It's like, will you press a button like you gain 10 years on your life, but...
But what?
But something.
But something bad happens.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah. So that'll be chill. But yes, Fan Expo Canada this weekend, and then I got some little time off, and then I'll be back in Canada September 19th through 21st for Edmonton Expo, and that's it for me in September.
Holler.
Yeah, I just got back from Chicago.
How was it?
I had deep dish, went to a Cubs game at Wrigley.
Nice.
Got a Chicago dog.
Really?
It was awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was the best weekend of my life.
Ever? Stop. That's awesome.
And I guess that's it. Oh, so yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you are listening to this, on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple, Amazon, etc., you can watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/@sparkandchaos. And if you want to see us early and uncensored and other fun things, make sure you check out the Patreon, patreon.com/KPF Productions. And if you want to watch fun clips and images and, like our show and tells, if you're listening, you're like, I wonder what that looks like. It's on the socials, Instagram, TikTok, and I think that's it. Whatever, @SparkandChaos. So
Yay!
go check it out. Appreciate you guys.
Thank
and
you.
we will see you next week. Spark?
And chaos.